Okay, guys. First of all, welcome back. Second, so sorry I did not give you a video last week. I wasn't feeling well, so I didn't really want to edit. I didn't feel like doing anything, to be perfectly honest. And I have plenty of videos still pre-recorded, but I wanted to do a video to give you an update on how I'm feeling like at the moment. Okay. So, how long has it been? I'm gonna do my makeup while we do it. It has been 7 weeks. Okay, so I'm officially 7 weeks post-op. I feel like a pregnant person when they be like, oh, I'm 17 weeks pregnant. Girl, don't nobody care. Anyway, yeah, so 7 weeks post-op right now. I probably should have flipped my phone the other way, because I feel like I'm looking in a weird direction, but whatever. Okay, so while I tell you the updates, how I'm feeling, what's been going on, I still want y'all to watch the future videos, and I'll do another update, I guess, in another month or two about how I'm currently feeling. But, you know, I decided to go and get my BBL a few months ago, and it was a wonderful decision. It's something that I've been wanting for a while. So I started saving up a while ago for it. I did not pay for it with care credit or any of those medical financing type things, for those of you wondering. I got a lot of questions about, like, how did you pay for the surgery? How much was it? All this stuff. So when you want to have the surgery, all you got to do is email those people. They will give you a price relatively quickly. Now, some people you're going to have to contact them a few times, but they'll give you the price. So I never understood why all these people are always asking all these questions. Now, something that I think that you should consider when you're getting any type of cosmetic surgery is the aftercare, because the cost of the aftercare can be quite expensive. It's not like it's a couple $100s or even like an extra $1,000, $1,500. You're going to be spending a lot more money. So, before I get into the cost though, let me just tell y'all how I've been feeling. So lately I've been feeling good. Like, I've been healing well. I'm slimming down a lot in my stomach area. I am bad because I should have on my faja right now, and it's still wet. And so I don't have it on. I should. I have not been compressing like I should. Especially because, like, last week I was sick. And whenever I don't feel well, like when you're sneezing and coughing and stuff, all that extra stuff, like, think about when you cough or when you sneeze, what it does to your chest and your stomach and all of that. That shit is just too uncomfortable. You already be feeling like death. So it's like, I'm gonna have this sideshow contraption on. No. So I took it off. Whatever. Because quite honestly, I'm still gonna get smaller because I'm still swollen, but I'm good with what I'm looking like right now. So I haven't been stressing myself out about that, even though I probably should. Who knows? Maybe I'll regret this later. But yeah, so you still have to wear your faja. I'm still getting massages, even at 7 weeks. I do not go all the time. So when I got back from Miami, the flight was not too bad. It was uncomfortable. I bought a first class ticket back home. A lot of the YouTube videos that I watched, they made it seem like the flight home was just going to be so horrible. I was going to be so uncomfortable, in so much pain. There were girls who said that they were kneeling on their flights the whole way home, all this stuff. I fell asleep on my flight back. So I don't know what was going on with those young ladies, but I was fine. So anyway, I brought my BBL pillow with me to the airport, and I use that. So when you sit on that pillow, and I'll make another video later to show you what mine looked like and how I did it, but you sit on it like you sit on your thighs. You're not sitting on your butt. So your butt is just kind of suspended in the air. So I did that, and I had like just a regular neck pillow. I put that behind my back, because when you sit like that, you're gonna have a huge gap between your back and your body. I mean, between your back and the seat back, with when you're sitting on that pillow. Same thing once you start driving in your car. And with driving, okay, so I wasn't supposed to be sitting and doing all kind of stuff. Let me tell y'all, I don't like depending on other people. I don't like asking other people to do stuff for me. That's just who I am. And then it's like you start to feel like a burden because you gotta ask somebody to go everywhere, or you spending $50 damn on an Uber, and you can't just get a regular Uber because you're not about to be riding in no damn Kia Rio all squinched up. You can't lay flat in that. You need the Uber Blacks. You need the SUV. Now, what I learned is I would just request the SUV. I would just request regular Uber Black. They would send the SUV. I don't know if a lot of people just don't have the cars or what. I figure, save a couple dollars and just request that because I'm going to get the big body anyway. So I was doing that, but that shit was adding up. It's like, okay, I'm spending $50 to my massage. For the times I had massages where the people didn't come to me. $50 for my massage. $50 to get to my massage. $100 for the massage. $50 back. That shit adds up. $200 a day? Like, no. And then like a lot of massage places will offer packages. So there will be like a little discount. So what I did was I had people who were coming to my house. They all charged $100 per visit. They be getting super booked up. You got to book in advance, all of this stuff. And it was like, luckily, I still was working from home. So I had flexibility there. I personally like to have my massages in the morning. That way I can get my day started because I was being faithful to my fajas at that point. You're really only supposed to be out of it for like an hour a day. So I would be out of it for the hour in the massage, and I would take a shower when they left and and get back in it. And I bought multiple ones, that way you can clean them. Because I'll be honest, I was peeing on myself in that thing. It has an opening at the bottom for you to pee, and I had a couple of different urinals. You use the urinals, but sometimes that shit, I don't have a penis, so I can't aim nothing. It just was complicated, and you don't want to be walking around smelling like outside and pee. So you want to wash those things regularly. And then because you're not supposed to put them in the dryer, that's another thing. Now, the thing about the dryer is, I know some people do it anyway, but that heat from the dryer fucks up the excuse me, I'm supposed to not be cussing so I can monetize these videos. Oops. The heat messes up the elasticity, and like they have these little, like around on the leg piece at the end, on the lace parts that you'll see, on the inside, it's like some sort of material that keeps it from slipping because you don't want your stuff like rolling up. When you're at home, depending on who you live with or whatever, you might just wear that and nothing else. Now, anyway, in more recent weeks, I don't know, I ordered some smaller tops because my other tops were too big to wear underneath the faja. I think that they're the same material. I don't know if I'm allergic to that stuff or what, but it irritates my skin, and now I keep getting these bumps. That's another reason I don't want to wear it. But yeah, so I'm gonna put it on later today after I get my pictures in. Okay, so massages, how I'm feeling. I'm liking the results. My butt. So when I went into surgery, my measurements from my hips and butt was 40.5 inches. When I came out of surgery, it was 45.5 inches. And I was like, oh my God. But they tell you it's gonna, the swelling will go away. Your butt isn't gonna be that big. You're gonna lose a lot of the fat. They put a lot in there because all of it won't survive, blah, 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 blah. It was taking forever, it seemed like, for that booty to disappear. And so at one point I was like, should I just sit down? Because I don't need this fat, thinking that all of it hasn't found its home, only some of it. Some of y'all gotta go. I was trying to evict that stuff, y'all. So now my hips are measuring 43 inches. When was it? It's either 43 or 42 and a half, which I think is a good size for me. I kind of want to do a round 2, but I'm not sure. I need to wait and see like how my body looks. I want a little bit more hips, kind of, but we'll see how it looks like once my back and my waist is no longer swollen. Because I just want a more dramatic like thing. And then I also wish I would have gotten upper back lipo. I don't have a whole lot of fat up there, but I got some fat that they could have taken off because I requested my paperwork from what they did, like how much fat they took out, how much they put in my butt, and all that. So they took out 3,500 cc's of fat from my body. They could have taken out more. If the limit is 4,000 or 4,500 or whatever it is, take it all, but whatever, it's done now. And then they put 1,000 cc's in each butt cheek. And then they put a little bit in my thighs too. I didn't ask for all that, but I guess they wanted to make sure my thighs was gonna match. I don't know. We're gonna see how it all ends up because I'm like, hold on. I told you hips and ass. What's going on here? But yeah, so overall, I'm liking how I look. Here, I'll go ahead and stand up so y'all can see. I was like, all right, okay. I got on my Ivy part today. Okay, so, maybe I should leave this so you can kind of see. Okay, so this is from the front. From the side. Such a weird name. And the back. So, I never had a butt like that before. And my stomach ain't been this flat in God knows how long. Probably since I was a child. Anyway, I really like, now, moving on now. Okay, let me tell y'all about how I've been feeling about people and things and all that. I'll probably do like 50 videos on this because it's been a lot. I totally understand. Like, I got it before, but now not only do I understand, but I feel it. By no means am I trying to say that I'm famous or anything, but a lot of people know who I am from the internet, and I don't know them, right? That's all I'm saying. Now, these people on the internet, some people can just be so ugly and so negative, and it's really frustrating because it's like, one, first of all, I don't go to your page and tell you how you look like a kneecap. I don't do stuff like that. I might be thinking it, but I don't say it. So I don't really care what you think, but I do care about what people say. And sometimes people, they just say whatever they want to say, and they act as if it's not going to hurt someone's feelings. And then even people will be like, you know, people always have so much to say about the negative stuff and they ignore the positive. It's not that people don't see the positive, because I see it, and I'm very grateful for like people's positive reactions and supportive comments, whether it's people online, friends, family, whoever. But are you ever having a good day and then all these great things happen, but somebody comes along and rains on your parade and pisses you off? It's the same thing as like comments. You can have 1,000 positive things, but you're going to remember that thing that blew your high, that kept you from feeling good. And it's like, there's so many people who have so much to say about women who have surgery. It's annoying. And it's like, if you don't want to do it, surgery isn't you. You want to be team natural. Maybe you were born with it. Maybe you have skinny mirrors in your house and you think that you look smaller than you are. So you want to talk shit about other people. I don't know. But whatever is going on with you, that's your business. You don't have to be negative to people who choose to enhance their bodies. Like, I'm all about loving yourself. I love myself. But just like with people who you love, you don't always like the people that you love. Just like you can love yourself, and I can talk about loving myself, but because I choose to get my lips filled because they were small as fuck, or I choose to get lipo, or whatever it is, Cabela. That doesn't mean that I don't love myself. That doesn't mean that I'm a self-hating person. But there are things sometimes that you don't like. And when you work hard and you can afford to change it, or you choose to go work out and change what you look like, that's your business. So when people are saying things to me about it, it gets very annoying. And I really do want to cuss these bitches out sometimes. I really do. And then it's also annoying when that's all people want to talk about. Like, excuse me, ma'am, look. The surgery center, the doctor, the plastic surgery board is not paying me to promote this thing. And just like I went and did a ton of research for years, and I have done my own process, you should too. Like, I'm not selling guidebooks on this. And now it's like, I get on Instagram Live. That's all people want to talk about. Did you get surgery? I heard you had surgery. Did you have your surgery? How are you feeling? Some things, it's like, I know that you just want to say something nice or whatever. And then other times, it's like, you just asking a million questions. And I think what gets on my nerves sometimes is, yeah, people are curious and I get it. But some people, it's like, you just being curious, not for the sake of curiosity, but you're going to come back with something negative. There have been people commenting on my pictures, sending me DMs, saying really hateful, ugly things. They will, and it's from like fake pages. Like, don't nobody follow them. They don't follow nobody. The profile is private. Ain't no profile picture, nothing. And they want to make jokes about what I decided to do with my body. Bitch, do I joke about your life? Do I joke about anything going on with you? No, because you're a troll hiding behind a fake page. If you're gonna say something to me, say it with your chest so I know who to block. You know? Anyway, that has been a thing. I don't know what got on my stuff. That has been a thing that's been really annoying. And like, some days it doesn't get to me, but other days it's like when you feeling in pain and you just irritated already, and then you see like negative stuff, or if you're just having a bad day that has nothing to do about your physical self, maybe, you know, something happened with your family, or it's a day that you remember something happened a couple years ago, somebody passed away. You don't know what people be going through in their heads, in their lives, nothing. And then when people are saying negative things, it's just, it's annoying and exhausting. So I've been dealing with a lot of that. I don't even know what makeup I'm putting on, y'all. I'm just picking up stuff. It's been annoying dealing with that. And sometimes it's like, okay, when people get surgery, right? And I won't even say people. I'm going to say just me. Do you know what it feels like when you just are never happy with how your body looks? I haven't always been a chubby girl. I used to be very skinny. I wasn't happy then either. And I wanted to gain weight. Like, I wanted to be one of the thick girls. In hindsight, I'm glad I wasn't a thick girl in high school because they blew the fuck up. And now that I'm looking back on it, they weren't thick, they were just fat. And that's not what I want. But it's like, okay, I wasn't happy then. Then I wanted to gain weight. Then I gained weight. But even when I got to like a good weight, an ideal weight for me, I wasn't happy then. Then I gained too much damn weight. And it was like, whoa, bitch, what happened? I don't know. But it's like, no matter what, it's like, I've never been happy. My butt ain't never been big enough. I didn't have no hips. I've always pretty much had a tummy. And then I'm looking at old pictures when I thought I had one, but really I didn't. I just had bad posture. It's like, never been happy with it. But now I'm happy with how I look. And then it's like when you're happy about something, or you want to share some good news and you share it, and then the other person on the receiving end got something shitty to say about it. Or they're just like, oh. It's like, keep that over there, okay? Because today I'm happy. I'm happy with my decision. I don't need anybody to complain about it. If you don't want to do it, great. I didn't ask you. And I really believe that a lot of the people who keep up the negativity, I really do believe it's a thing where they would do it if they could. They just haven't been able to. Whether they're too scared, don't have the money, don't know where to start, think it's unattainable, are too afraid of other people's judgments or whatever else. I think that that's a lot of what it is, but I don't need you projecting your insecurities and shortcomings on me, okay? I beat myself up enough about the decisions that I make in my life, I don't need anybody else adding any sort of extra critique, negativity, none of that shit. It's exhausting. So I really wish people would stop. They probably never will, because you know how people can be. But I just thought I would share that. Also, so one day I was on live, right? And somebody had asked me a surgery question. So I was like, okay, I'm not talking about surgery on Instagram. I want you guys to watch the YouTube videos. If you go watch the YouTube videos and you have questions, leave a comment. I'm responding to comments in there. I'm answering questions. Even if I don't answer you, it's because I wrote it down and I'm going to address it in a future video. Like, I want the conversation to be happening over there, not on Instagram. And just to be totally honest, I can't monetize it on Instagram if I'm online. I just can't. And I don't have to tell anybody what I'm doing. I see why the girls go and get their BBLs and then they start selling flat tummy tea, NutriBurst systems, workout programs, and all kind of other stuff, because why not? Sometimes some days that's really how it feels. Like, maybe I should have just lied and said I was working out. People not gonna believe what I say, no way. They're gonna make up their own reality in their head. So what does it matter if I tell the truth or not? Like, be glad I'm telling you what's really going on. So anyway, this girl was like, well, the videos are so short. You only put up one video. Or maybe it was, you only put up 2 videos. Okay, damn, bitch, it's a series. Yeah, I know I only put up 2, 1 a week. Why do I have to tell you everything in one video? No, for what? There are millions of YouTube videos about surgery. You want my personal story. I'm going to give it to you when I feel like it, if I feel like it. And if I wake up tomorrow and decide I'm not talking about surgery again, or I want to delete all the videos, guess what? It's my life. I get to. I think a lot of people feel way too entitled to what other people have decided to do with their lives and their body and what they choose to share. I don't have to say shit about surgery. Yes, I have public platforms and I've put stuff out there, but guess what? That's about sex and dating. It don't have shit to do with what needles I'm poking in my body. Okay? And people need to realize that. And it's little things like that. And when people do things like that, that make you just want to shut down. Because what am I dealing with this for? Bitch, you did not help me pay for none of this surgery. You weren't there to support me as like I'm trying to recover. Like, you weren't doing anything, but now you just gotta know the story. Can I get a hey, how you doing? Are you all right first? Have your stitches healed? Like, come on. And I think that some people just get so excited and they just want to fire out stuff. Maybe they think somebody won't see it. I don't know what y'all be thinking. I really don't, because I don't think like that. So it's beyond me. But I wish people would slow down sometimes and try to think, because I think it's not happening. So that has been difficult dealing. And then like knowing that there are other people who you know in your life, and instead of coming to you, they're curious. They want to know what you did to your body. Did you do something? What exactly did you do? Instead of coming to you, they just sit around, talk shit, and gossip about you behind your back. And I keep it cute. I don't say nothing. As if I don't know that that's what's going on, but I be knowing. But what I've learned is everything doesn't deserve a reaction. And sometimes people want to get a reaction out of you. And once I start to feel that way, whether it's true or not, you won't get it. Because I love for people who don't deserve not to receive. Okay? That's an African American proverb, I think. I hope I don't get this on my lash extensions. I want to put like a little shimmer something. Maybe I should keep it matte. It is just like what? 1 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30. Okay, let me think. What else about how I feel? Let's see. I talked about the Instagram people. There have been people who have said positive things, and I really do appreciate all the positive messages. I appreciate the people who follow the rules or respect what I say when I say, hey, can you keep that conversation on YouTube? Because it's not about it being a secret. It's just, I can't do nothing with it over there, and I'm not talking about it just for the sake of talking about it. I want some of my money back. And that's just, what it is. So there's that. It feels really good. This was one of the things that I was really looking forward to. Like when you go, I'm an online shopper. Some people don't like to shop online because they don't know how the clothes are going to fit. I know the shit ain't, before I was like, the shit ain't going to look cute unless it's loose. I can wear tight bottoms, but the tops need to be loose. It needs to be forgiving because I'm trying to hide this problem area that is my stomach, right? But to go online and be able to look at clothes and be like, oh, I can wear that. I can wear that. When I get it, it's going to be cute. You're not going to be looking pregnant. I don't have to worry about people asking if I'm pregnant and shit like that. It just feels good. That's probably the best part. The male attention, I don't really go anywhere like that. But the few times I have stepped out of the house and I had on, I've been wearing stuff where they can't tell. Honestly, for a lot of times. But the few times I have and I've gotten some attention, I don't know that I like it. To be totally honest. And all along, that was something I was a little nervous about. I don't know. It's like, it's nice when people are respectful and just give compliments, but all that catcalling and extra shit, especially because it's not from niggas that I want, so it's not exciting. That's something that I wasn't looking forward to. It has happened. I have noticed a difference. The first picture I posted with my booty hanging out, my mama said it looked like some of her OnlyFans or something like that. She said whatever. In that green swimsuit. I've been had that swimsuit. That swimsuit did not look like that before, okay? All my clothes look different. But I noticed like that particular day, I got a lot of DM. A lot of it was from niggas already following me. They had just been following me and like not saying nothing, stuff like that. But a lot of them had things to say. But it wasn't like, ooh, I'm so excited. Now I'm about to find me a new man. Because it's like, oh, now you want to say something because you see my ass is out? Boy, fuck you. So there's that. What else can I say about what's been going on? Physically, I feel better. I didn't have a really difficult recovery. It was very painful the first couple of days, I'll be honest. And the massages had been painful for like a long time. They just stopped being painful at the beginning of the month. I feel like, and one day I had to do cupping. They did cupping on my ribs because I had some built up scar tissue or something. She said, I don't really know. So uncomfortable. I was whimpering like a wounded animal. I was in pain. Ain't no way around it. It was just painful. Like not even just uncomfortable, truly painful. But it's a part of the process. You don't want to spend all that money, go through all of that, and then not do everything you're supposed to do because of a little pain. You just suffer through that shit. I should have had an edible before, but I was driving to the appointment, so I figured it would be best if I did not. What else can I say? Massages were bad. I need to work on my diet though. Like at first I was doing really good about not having anything with like a lot of sodium. I wasn't adding salt to my food. That shit was so disgusting and I was falling into a depression. Like I was hungry. I was grouchy. I just sat in my room. I was trying to socialize. I wasn't really good at it because I was in a bad mood. So then I'm just trying to shut up. And then I'm like, I only talk to people I don't feel bad about being mean to. Stuff like that, you know? But I started eating real food again. It just is what it is. But I'm conscious most days. But my appetite has gone down a lot. And also what I've noticed is whenever I am eating food and I have my faja on, I can't even eat as much. I feel fuller. It's like the faja will trick your body or something because it's so tight. I guess it's like you had one of them surgeries or something. I don't know. But yeah, I can't really see. I should probably chill out on the eyeshadow until I can see again because I'm like in this side better. My eyes are blurry. Let's see. What else can I tell you about how I'm feeling? I haven't met any like actually new guys. There have been some guys who have resurfaced, and they didn't even know about the surgery. Hit me up. Like, I saw one of them, but nothing new in my love life yet. When I do start dating and stuff, I'll let y'all know how that goes. Because I do want to date. We'll just see. At first, I was trying to wait until I could, like, sit on my ass, to be quite honest. Because, like, okay, what I'm going to do if somebody asks me on a date and I can't sit down the whole time, like, that's mad awkward. I'll just wait until it's normal because I don't want to be like a science project on this date and he asked me all kind of questions about surgery. And who knows, maybe that never would have happened, but y'all know how my mind works. So yeah, but not much has changed. Everybody was like, oh, you know, things are gonna be so different. I'm still waiting for the surgery fairy godmother to come and let me know what's changing, because ain't shit changed but the days of the week. And I mean, it's fine, but it's just like everybody, it's so funny because so many people had so many things to say about how things were going to change. I was going to change, and I don't know. I don't feel a lot of change. But again, I ain't really been going nowhere. Today I'm actually going to go get some lunch with my friend. So we'll see if anything magical happens there. I should have just left it. I like it better like this. Well, not all. This is just very reddish. I don't know what that's about. It must be that color I did over there. Let's see. No. Does make my eyes look a little bigger, which I like. This one. My family. So I didn't really tell everybody in my family, but you know how family is, they're gonna find out. Nobody has really said much to me about it. Like, I talked to my immediate family about it and my aunt that lives here. And that was kind of it. And then eventually I think I told my grandma. And so now everybody knows. They hadn't really said much to me about it, but different people have told me, like, oh, I was talking to such and such. And it's like, yeah, you know, well, Kiara did it and blah, 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 blah. So it's like, I know people know. And then one of my aunts called me yesterday to check on me, which was nice. And it was like, I didn't want to tell a lot of people, again, not for it to be a secret, but I didn't want like any extra pressure about doing it or not doing it, about, I was already feeling overwhelmed. I kind of wish I didn't tell anybody, and I just didn't, because I started to be overwhelmed when people were asking like all these questions, and then some people didn't want me to do it, and they're sending me all these scary articles and all this stuff. And I know that they meant well, but sometimes it's like, look, not even sometimes, it was just like, look, this is what I want to do. It's my body, and this is what I think will help to make me happy, so I'm doing it. And that's just what it is. So either you can stop trying to talk me out of it, or I'll just stop talking to you. I did not tell my dad, and I saw him shortly after I had the surgery, like 3 weeks after. I don't know if he noticed, because I was wearing like big t-shirts the whole time, and I had on like leggings and big t-shirts. So I'm like, I don't know if he would notice. I was trying to figure it out, but I didn't want to like flat out ask him, Daddy, did you notice that my ass got big? That's kind of like weird. So I don't know. He didn't say anything to me, and it hasn't come back to me from anybody, so we'll see. But my sister just saw him, so I'm gonna ask her. I had to clean that up because I didn't like how it was going. I don't know that I like how this is going either. Might just be a bad eyeshadow day. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have done it anyway. I should wipe it off and start over. Oh no. But if y'all have questions that y'all want me to address or things that you're wondering what it's like, leave a comment below and like let me know what you're wondering, because I'm trying to think of stuff that you might want to know about. I have a video coming out with my mom, and I was just asking her, like, tell people what it's been like being here with me to take care of me through this whole surgery experience. Like, what are some things people should consider if they're going to be a caregiver for somebody who's having surgery? Maybe things that people don't think about, or just things to keep in mind. I thought that would be important, so we recorded that while we were in Miami. I recorded some of my massage, so that video will come out much later because I have to do a lot of editing since I was naked. So I have to like censor some things, you know. Yeah, so I have that, and then I want to do one with my massage therapist here. I'd like to talk to her and like see what she has to say about surgeries and like aftercare and how important that is. I've gone to several places, and they do manual massages, but one place that I go to, they use machines, and I found it to be effective to go to both. So I have been going to both places every week, and I liked it that way. The mechanical stuff was difficult, but it's like I was only going there once a week, and now it's like once every 2 weeks. And now I see the massage therapist twice a week. I've got my thighs altered. But yeah, I think that would be good, just like to sit down and talk with her and see what she says. Yeah, okay. So back to my face. Let's see what else is going on. My head itches. Can't really think of much else, so I guess I will speed through my makeup application, and I'll slow it down if I think of something else to talk about. Go ahead and use this time, I guess, to type your questions. Okay, so I'm almost finished with my look now. It only took me a damn hour. I also wanted to tell y'all, a couple of years ago, it's 2 years ago at this point, I got microblading done. And I thoroughly enjoyed the microblading. But I did not get my touch-up appointment soon enough. Like, you get the microblading, you go and you get your like 4 to 6 week checkup, and then you go back in like a year. Well, my skin's pretty oily, so I should have gone back within 9 months, and I didn't. So I have an appointment December 1st. So I'm gonna get the micro shading again. I'm looking forward to it. I really like the way that looks. So let me tell y'all about how that whole process goes. Okay, let me try and see if this shine. Right, let's dust this off. Then I'm gonna go lay my edges and call it a day. I do hope that you guys please leave comments, because I'm doing the videos for you guys, and I know you'll probably want to know, how much did I pay for the surgery? How many massages did I get? How am I gonna go well? Because I'm not putting up a video, like, let's just be real. I did the video with all the stuff that I brought, but how much of it did I use? A lot of that I don't remember. So see, these pimples have got to go. It's just like so rude. Why are you here? Like, leave. Scram. Who asked for you to be here?